Hello everyone, welcome to On the Moon Holistics. This is your, I was going to say Sunday morning tarot video, but it's clearly the afternoon. This morning has been hectic busy, and I didn't want to sit down and do it when I had something else to do, and because I like to be present in this moment to give you your reading and see what messages are coming out. So let's get started. I hope you've had a beautiful day. Hope you're all good. Let's see what is coming up for all of you. So you are the questioner. The first card is for the questioner. The questioner is the one watching this video, and what a card. Things are switching up, guys. Things are changing. Wheel of Fortune. This is your energy. What a great first start. Major Arcana. Good omen. Basically what it's saying is even the small things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis will accumulate to be the big changes that you want to see. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, there are energies that you can't see working behind the scenes, fate, fortune, all that jazz, your destiny, your guides, they're all kind of putting a little plan together to help you see the wood for the trees, to help you see clarity, and understand that the way things have gone a certain for X amount of time, however long that is for you, whether that's been going after the same jobs, working in the same thing, expecting the different results from a person, it all switches up. Wheel of Fortune. So what is your changing? Even if it's you drinking more water, like I did in my video on Friday, that is a small part to adding a string to your bow on your spiritual journey. So there is a big change here, okay? There's some cleaner habits, I feel, also. Some of you may be changing your diet, some of you may be cutting out alcohol, and it's just a sense of beautiful clarity. You're rewriting your script to a degree, okay? But you're getting help along the way from your guides. What's happened? Right, revolution almost. So let's see what's coming in from an outside influence position. They kind of flipped over. Two cards from an outside influence. Okay. Well, I kind of see why you wore the Wheel of Fortune. If this is with regards to a person or a situationship, because at the moment you feel like they cannot see your light, they cannot see your worth, they just keep doing what they're doing. They could be very self-absorbed, very much holding on to things that they deem to be important, but it's not on the right page as you. What is important to you is the emotional connection. For them, it's all about attainment on a material level, okay? And for a while that's okay, but when somebody clearly isn't changing on that level, you think, wow, is it ever going to step up? And I just feel that this person is searching, is in like a pursuit of happiness, almost like they can't see what's right in front of them because they're always busy doing the next thing, thinking that that next thing is going to make them happy. If it isn't with regards to a situationship and you're married or engaged or whatever that is, they can be just very busy at the moment doing their own thing with regards to work, to create a better outcome more than anything else. This is exactly what the Eight of Pentacles is. It could be like it'll be better when I get this done, then it will be better, and then we can have more time together. But what I want to say with the Four of Pentacles coming up here is there is a risk that all this work, all this effort is to say, I've got this, to say, look what we've got now. And it's futile. There's no depth to it whatsoever. So you could be changing on a spiritual level with you being the Wheel of Fortune because you're identifying what's important to you, okay? So there's a bit of a strong kind of mix of two energies here. So with you being a Major Arcana, the Eight and Four of Pentacles is a minor energy. And if this isn't with regards to any type of person or energy, friend, family, whatever, this is just your outer life becoming a lot more busier, okay? You could be studying something, there's projects in the works here, and what you're doing is you're holding on to the idea that it's going to be, when I get this degree, when I get this, it's going to be better type thing, okay? But you're switching your game, remember. I just feel there's a lot of stresses on a material level coming from an outside influence, but it's not stresses like in a sword sense where it's keeping you up at night. It's more about is this really important? How much are we going to keep investing in this? How much am I going to keep investing in this person? Because there's more than one investment. So there's a money level, there's a material level, and there's the emotional level, okay? I feel, guys, if you're in a situation where you've been on and off with someone, it's really frustrating. It really is, because they've got their back to you, even though their energy might be wanting your attention, but nothing is coming of this. They're holding on too tight to something. So whether or not they just are scared of their own emotional self, and they focus on the coins as that false veil, maybe this is where it's all coming to fruition for you, where you think, I can't do this. Okay, so in your position again, let's have a look. Too many. What is coming up? Too many again? Well, there's clearly messages coming in. Well, that one just flipped right over. 6 of Cups, guys. This is in your position. The classic meaning of this card is nostalgia. However, with you being the Wheel of Fortune, and now you're being the 6 of Cups, this is you going back to a certain area in your mind, in your emotions, where you're addressing the things that light your fire. Things that you could have ignored ages ago. You could have put too much energy into an external situation that is now becoming something of nothing, basically. And you're now starting to acknowledge your own soul, acknowledge where you're going in life, acknowledge what makes you happy, which is why this is the Wheel of Fortune, and it's linked to something on an emotional level with regards to, I want to say, like a hobby that you could have had, like a pastime. But it's a bit more than that. It's not like, oh, on a Sunday I'm going to plant my flowers and watch them grow each week. It's nothing like that. It's more to do with, I've ignored myself for too long. I've ignored my energy because I've put it either in a job that doesn't serve me, and they always ask too much of me, and you think, what is the point, because I don't like it anyway? Or it's just this situation where you think, I'm giving, and the focus isn't even on me to 1%, it's on something else. So you're revisiting something from your past, okay? Doesn't mean like going back to the house you lived in 20 years ago. Could be. But it could also be revisiting a part of your energy that's speaking to you. So pay attention to your dreams is what I want to say, because we can have really crazy dreams when this kind of combination comes up, and it's your spirit guides trying to trigger you almost into making you think about certain things, because we can mindlessly go from day to day and not really think about anything and think, oh, that dream was weird, but there's always a message. If you remember your dreams, it's a message. If you don't remember your dreams, it's just your mind replaying back from the day, from the weeks. Oh, this is a wonderful journey, guys. Underneath the Wheel of Fortune, you got the Star, the Wish card, the karmic wish. You see how the Wheel of Fortune works? It will keep going in the same direction whilst we're doing the same thing. The minute we change that, the minute we acknowledge that whatever it is, whatever this is that isn't working, whatever you're taking your energy away from, to focus on your calling, whatever that is, congratulations, because you get your karmic wish. It's finding the balance also between your spiritual self. Well, there's many different ways. It could be how you meditate, how you see the world, and your day-to-day self, how you go to work, how you deal with other people. This is almost like switching a light on in a room you've always been in and seeing all the beautiful things around you. They've always been there. You just haven't always paid attention to it. Because why? Your focus has been on the, I don't want to say wrong thing, but with other people's free will, it can drag it out way longer than what it should do. Strong positioning for you. Beautiful positioning for you. Outside influence, the Fool. If this is with a person and they become the Fool energy, they start to take a leap of faith. They start to have that sense of enthusiasm. They might wake up, if that makes any sort of sense, realizing, well, you're doing what you're doing. You're carving your own path. You're doing your own thing. The cycle comes around. This can be a 21-year cycle. See, it is always worth, guys, investing in yourself. And not in a selfish way, but it is never, ever worth it kind of flogging a dead horse, so to speak. We think the next day is going to be different. We think the day after is going to be different. We think if we give in, we think if we become accessible, it's going to change, but it doesn't. In fact, what it does, it feeds that negative energy. When you start to go into your soul path, when you start to look at yourself, your dreams, your visions, your goals, whatever that is for you, the external situation picks up on that energy and will either meet you to where you're setting your tone, or it won't serve you anyway, and it will go. But with the leap of faith coming in here, not seeing it, saying see you later type thing. So maybe the person that you're dealing with needs some sort of revolution on the inside, but you can't do that. You can only set an example of how you want to move forwards. If this is with regards to work or whatever that is, this is great because it shows a new opportunity. So it could be a new job, it could be all your hard work starts to pay off, and there's just going to be a bit of a sigh, like all this kind of, I want to say like chain kind of energy, like we feel shackled sometimes to a certain situation, but with the way that you're maneuvering yourself, you kind of create this new opportunity, okay? And it's coming to you. So it's not like you going out to find it, because it's coming in from a external situation. So that's exciting. So if it is some sort of study going on here, this leap of faith, this new opportunity could be you having an actual job in whatever that you're studying in. Let's see. Underneath the Six of Cups, guys, I want to say something here. Apart from one card, you're all major arcana. You're now the Magician. You could really, guys, start to be looking into spirituality in a different way. You could be using the law of attraction. You could be manifesting the things, getting into your groove with your own routines, what works for you, and not just, say, doing the whole 9 to 5 and going home, having your dinner, going to bed. You could be really starting to uplift yourself on an energy level, okay? This is exactly what this means. It also means you could have accumulated the tools in order for you to get from A to B, whatever that is for you. So it could be a course, it could be an accolade, it could be, you know, promotion or whatever that is. I'm not seeing promotion in a regular kind of energy field though. I'm seeing you uplifting your own game on a spiritual level, okay? Because next to it you got the Six of Wands, which is victory. So you get your victory, recognition, and you're moving forward in the right direction, guys. Whilst it seems like the outside situation might just seem like, you know, the daily grind, nothing's really happening, there is a beautiful sunlight coming in to shine on you after all this is kind of carried on, okay? So keep doing what you're doing. And I do want to say, with you being the Wheel of Fortune, what is this that your guides are asking you to look back on, okay? It looks like, you know, and also actually just thinking, it could be whilst the lockdown starts to ease off, or I don't know how it's going to work out. You could be making plans to see family, or you could realise how much you've missed family, and you could be starting to think of different ways in order to how you communicate with that also, okay? Going out, day trips, that sort of stuff. But there's just a different energy. I tell you what it's like, and this is a really, really weird analogy, but it just comes to me, so I say it. You know how you're in a room and it's a little bit stuffy, and then all of a sudden, there's a magpie. All of a sudden you open the windows and the energy just feels different because the chi is coming into the room, the sunlight energy is lifting that. That's what it's like. So you're looking at things in a different way, even though it's the same thing, okay? And you realise how powerful you are with the Magician card coming up here. You realise you do get that sense of self where you think, All the power was in me all along. The Wheel of Fortune, you are changing your own Wheel of Fortune, which is amazing, because fortune favours the brave, remember, guys. Do you stay in this fear state with this energy, thinking if I go my own path, then is this person not going to bother? You've done enough when it comes to trying to show your light, show your worth to somebody. If they want to be busy, if they want to focus on other things that seem more important to them, then let them get on with it. It's really no big a deal. It won't seem like a bigger deal the further along the line you are when you create all these gems yourself. What I do want to say with the Six of Wands also, don't stay in this energy. Keep going. He's on his horse there, and whilst it's good to celebrate the victory, celebrate the energies, you've got so much more work to do because you want to keep shining your light, keep developing on that spiritual level, but keep grounded as well, which is why the Star card is coming up here. Round about a timeline, this could be May. So if there's anything significant happening in May, that's exactly what that could be. So let's have a look. I'm going to do a colour card. I didn't give you time to think of a colour, but let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's see what colour is coming up for all of you. I'm going to cut the deck, and the one at the top is the colour. Plum. Overcome your challenges. You see that window? You know I said about opening the window and letting all that chi energy come in? Those challenges you thought were bigger than what you thought, they're not. You can see through that mist. It's not overpowering you. This challenge here, if you want to call it a challenge, is just a mindset. It seems more of a challenge because you could have invested a lot more time in it. So you kind of want to keep that momentum. Cut some cords, guys. And I don't mean in the sense of see you later type thing. I'm never going to speak to you again. But loosen the grip. There's so much great stuff waiting for you. What word is coming up for you? Let me take the energy out. What word is coming up for my questioners? Let's see. Is there a word? Sometimes there's not. When I do private readings, sometimes they don't come up, and I just respect that energy and think, okay, it's not today. Is there one today? Is there one today? They kind of want to come out. They're all kind of deciding, is there a word coming out for my questioners to encapsulate this reading? Can you see them all flying out? That one. It was pushing, and when I was shuffling, it was still pushing itself out. Independence. Look at this. What a great message. You're going to get independence anyway. You're going to get this offer coming in. You're independent anyway, guys. Don't think you're not. But the independence, you won't feel the need for reassurance. You won't feel the need for material possessions. You won't feel the need for validation from this person who isn't really looking at you but keeps you in. Does that make sense? You're becoming your own independent soul. Remember, you're the star. Getting that fine balance between your spiritual side, your grounded side, your human side. There ain't nothing stopping you. Because you're going to get your victory. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that made some sense for you. If not, then you check me out on Tuesday, because I will be doing a Tuesday evening tarot reading. Same format, but it's just different energy, different vibes, that type of thing, okay? You take care of yourselves, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Take care.